They're just not too fun to cast because they're so slow paced.
I certainly. It's the Pistola Bash. Everyone has a good time, and I get a lot of satisfaction of watching these guys bash each other. It's really funny. I do enjoy it. Yes, a fest. Smacking snout to the face, cracking his shell.
Yes, sir.
Supreme, just not Emma Puss. God damn it. Oh. It's all coming out a little bit crazy here, Rick. You still with me, buddy?
I am still with you, man. I'm still with you.
Still with me. If you guys haven't already known, me and Rick are going to be at the party together, bringing you COD4 action. Well, he is. I'm going to be playing because, yeah, I love to play the games. But if you're lucky enough, I will be slipping myself into the casting room to get my hands on a bit of LAN experience of casting. But it's going to be Rick and Menace with you, and that's at the beginning of April. I don't know how many people. Oh, how many people have we got? Oh,
Yeah, I need to open the bats again. And that winner. X.
so what's your thoughts and opinions for this one here, Rick? Obviously, ephix looked in really good form. It looks like they got a bit of a new lineup. Is that right?
Yeah, it is, but I'm not too sure if it's actually gonna be a new lineup or it's just gonna be a temporary one just to play this match with.
Okay.
And I finally managed to get the stream on to Cybergamer. Finally.
Oh, excellent. So I don't know if you want to do the honours there, Rick, and take us away.
I will do. Who won the pistol bash actually?
It was ephix.
You choose attack. What
They
sense does that make?
They done this at LAN, didn't they?
They want to break the meta again. But it didn't work too well at LAN, did it?
No.
Or was that too harsh?
No. They very much tried. They were very confident. They was playing Gone Wild, wasn't they? I believe.
I'll be do see everyone shutting down still. Wow, Viager just comes in the back, picking up skill. Skill actually you did see before on LAN with the shotgun, rushing the church like multiple times. But so if you want to go down now to so fat.
Is that Lance, isn't it?
Yeah. Check out the nade towards one as a fast will shut down Lance Jade onto Viager, and this is exactly why you choose defense, ladies and gentlemen, as Dito will pick off Supreme as well. All hands for icons. Off the scope. Exact. Need more infinite players to find. LAN experienced players. It's pretty much been known it's going to be locked out anytime soon. There we go. Dito's kind of faded it off. It's going to make it 1-0.
1-0, yeah, very good side here from good round here from Infinite. They played that really well. Got picked off early, but the beauty of this map is the fact that you can play it and be 2 or 3 players down and still win the round even if you're against 5. It's crazy. Never seen it. Vehicle straight up into the church, playing very aggressive. And she does have that grease gun. I'm watching him at the moment. I'm interested to see what this boy's gonna do. If he's gonna get himself a cheeky couple of frags. I believe there are a few players around him. Supreme getting himself heavily tagged up. Skill hanging around. A vehicle does get himself the first frag. Picks himself up the second there with the MP44. But Hephaest there to shut him down, but not before Snell takes down 2v. It's now Dedo and Hephaest. Hephaest actually on the scope now. Skill usually does take that trench gun. But I think they're mixing it up here with the scope. I think they've lost the player, haven't they, Infinite?
They did.
And it's Lance getting the frag there onto Hephaest. And it's looking like an epics round, but Dedo's going to give it one last fight because he does take down Snell. But Lance there to shut him down with a grand, and that is 1-1 your score. Who did Infinite lose?
Well then, I believe it was Gunrunners in the bracket
No, it was the player that they lost, Infinite.
player. One,
Because Tuvi didn't play, did it?
Smoker.
Smoker.
Smoker's not here.
That's right.
Top fragger usually, isn't he?
Yeah.
Scope, so that's gonna be a miss.
Yeah, Fest is on the Zoom banger now.
Banger. What?
Zoom banger, it's a scope.
New kind of word from you.
Adding stuff in, you know, I'm breaking the meta.
Yeah, we love creativity. We do promote it on RTTV.
That's correct, RTV. Oh, damn it. RTTV.
Anyway, we haven't missed anything as of yet. It was, we're approaching the 1 minute mark. Nate's kind of going raining out slowly but surely from the ephix team. They're gonna opt to go towards B. Dream leading the charge, but he has met up with a player there, Dito though. Finally shutting down Supreme. 2v1 as well to Snail, Jake onto Viogor. Players just seem to getting mopped up quite quickly. Players left alive as Lance will get himself a return frag onto Skill. In fact, that's a shotgun down. One will finish up Lance there. Wow! Icons with 2 quick frags with Fast and Jake. 2 more players left up alive and Dito. Well do this, you know. Surprised if he did, but wow, 2v1 pick him off. Won your score and good effort though from Icons.
Yeah, very great round. I'm going to pick it up with Vehicle. This guy seems to be playing very, very aggressive into the church. Not bothered about any grenades or anything, but Icons is actually finally going to get an opening frag here onto Skill. That's the trench gun down, but to be there to find Vehicle. Obviously knows what that guy's plan is because he's going to shut him down instead. Grenades very standard throughout. Icon sitting in towards the back spawn house now, looking to potentially beat himself up to something else. It's not going to look likely though, I wouldn't have fault. Because they are very much playing very, very tight here. Got 2 people on the B-bomb site this round. You got Fest and Dedo. Dedo is definitely going to be calling the people in towards the B ruins. And that is going to be... It is Supreme, but Lance does find a frag onto TV. That's the scope for it down now. Here for Infinite. Dedo, Jape and her Fest still up for Infinite though. But ephix looking a little bit better, slightly calmer, but since I say that, Dedo has come round to the back of Supreme, evening up the odds, making it 3-3. Lance with another headshot onto Dedo. It's all up to Jape and Hephaest. Jape sitting in towards the A, and Hephaest onto the back of B. Does have the scope in hand, misses the shot and the second, and gets the third there onto Snail. But before so, Lance does get the frag onto Jape. Icons and Lance still here to find Hephaest. Bomb's going down by Lance. He's got 2 people to find. Icons winning the scope battle, shutting down Hephaest with a lovely headshot. And that's going to be 2 to your score.
And 5 rounds played, and both Supreme and Skill still need to get a frag. Let's pick it over with Skill. What he's up to.
Trench gun.
Yeah, found him. I'm not going for a church boost out. Yeah, see if there are gonna be any incoming nades. Nice thing to do that. Frags as of yet we do see ephix for a B push once again with just 2 players over at Graveyard looking for picks. Oh, like game. Help me, Tix.
Yeah, Vehicle very much so, getting himself that cheeky little frag there onto Joe. Just flicked onto him as he threw that one. Very slow play, isn't it, Drake? This is
It is.
It is a pain to cast this map, definitely. Nice frags coming out. It's absolutely raging All the fire's coming out. It's all skill and fest now. Still with me, Rick?
I'm here. I am back. I do apologize. I mean, I don't know. My PC is just so unreliable at the moment.
It's all good, buddy. It's all good. I'm going to take it away with Vehicle. He seems to have a good forward spawn. I do like watching a few certain players. You know, we're watching a lot of ephix at the moment, but as soon as it comes to the attacking side, for Infinite, we'll be watching more of those as well, guys. So don't worry. Vehicle straight in through the church. He's got that grease gun to hand, and he is very, very advanced forward. Picks himself up the double kill before Hefes does get the opening frag down onto Icons, and unlucky not to find the third. Skill picking himself a frag up with that trench gun. Skill, Dado, and Joe still up here for Infinite with Snow, Supreme, and Lance still around.
First frag for Skill though.
He's got that grease gun now. Might be able to do a little bit more damage. You've got very, very lucky. You actually got shot first before he got the frag, which is not ideal. Pace slowed right down now, but Skill does find himself his second frag of the game onto Snail. It's going a bit more in his favour now. Lance and Supreme still up. Supreme seems to be making his way. He's in middle at the moment. Puts a grenade on towards bomb site. Is he going to find anyone? No. He's got Jape lying in wait there, but Lance picking himself a frag up onto Skill. Jape and Dedo still up. 2 versus 2 situation. Jape still getting himself heavily tagged up here. Supreme, the tag with no frag. He's going to take a couple of safety shots in towards that bomb site. And Supreme rattling off a few shots but not coming round. It looks like Lance is going to come into the cavalry. He has arrived to get the frag, and Lance does get the frag onto Jape, but Jape does take down Supreme beforehand. And a great little round here from Lance, picking himself up another frag. That is 4-2 in favour of ephix. Meta to be broken.
Lance on 12 frags. He's doing so well for his team, so let's pick it up with him. Looks so fat. That's how he will go down in history. The history of CoD2.
Just looking fat.
Fat. Yeah. I was expect the player to be in church, and rightfully so. Be careful for the nade though. SW1 will shut him down. Skill as well to Vigor. 2 man affecting in church. Kind of put ephix on the back foot. SW1 will get himself another frag onto Snail. Wow, Skill with a second frag as well onto Icons. All nice of Supreme. Will he get a frag? He will get himself the first frag of 7 rounds. Finally Supreme with a frag, but it was an extra frag. But hey, it was a frag. 4-3.
It's a frag nonetheless. We like those ones. Still no opening frags. It's going to be a bit more of a slow pace. They got 2v again and Skill into the church. This seems to be a little bit more of an aggressive play stance. I think I'd love to see the defending team play a little bit more aggressive, because that's what they seem to think, and it's working in Skill's favour. He's picking himself up another frag with Jake getting the frag there onto Supreme with a Fest onto Lance as well. Infinite rolling the rounds in at the moment, and Fest picking himself up the second frag of the map with a great little shot there onto Vehicle. And it's all up to Infinite. They've got 5 players against the 1. Jape's going to mop up his second frag of the game as well, and ephix completely whitewashed there. That's a 4-4 score.
Stevens. Although I do feel Infinite should be getting way more rounds on defense. It's going to be really hard for them if they if ephix are going to get any more rounds in. Skill will open up onto Icons. This is looking pretty promising. Perhaps Lance will bring us mix around here. Snail will go down. Lance as well to 2v1. Once again pushing that church. Igor and Supreme remaining. Virgo will shut down 2v1 from the back with the M1 Garand. In fact, already in the A bomb side. Not too sure how he managed to do that, but we will shut down a fast in the back. Skill with the MG frag of the Vigor. Defense of Supreme now. nearly landing that shot though, but to be 3 more plays to find. Beyond for the George Foreman. We'll be looking from the orphanage side. Nates are gonna come out. We will dodge those. Playing up skill, but no frags are being given. Still 1 more minute to play with, but he's gonna be surrounded very, very soon. And top spawn Supreme. Wow, lands the shot onto skill. When Jape up alive, Jape is droning over at that yes, Dido in top spawn now, Supreme. For that bomb plan. Yeah, shining on Dido there as well. Goes down. Go looking anytime soon, and another nade in the back from Infinite, but it won't land. But Jape will land the shot. 5-4, still the good effort from Supreme. I mean,
a valiant effort. I thought he was going to do it, you know. He got really unlucky not to kill the guy in the top spawn house, and you know, Jape was just laying there waiting for him. But a really, really unlucky round there from ephix. But ultimately, Infinite showing that defense side is a strong side.
Loved how you said it so posh.
Yeah, no.
Effort.
I do sometimes try to. I'm not going to be like, "Come on, geezer, you better believe it's Sunny." But oh, Icon's actually opening up there onto her fest, winning that scope battle. It's very much going in his favour. Skills picking stuff up the M1 Yaran now. He's got that with the trench gun. 2v again playing a little bit more aggressive. Not so much into there, but Icons knows what he's going to be doing and gets a grenade kill. Probably would have been safer in there, but Dedo getting the Luger kill onto Supreme. And heavy pushes there from Skill, but Lance there to mop up. It looks likely to be an ephix round because Dedo and Chape are the only 2 up. It's now Vehicle Icons and Lance still here, and as soon as I decide that, Icons picking himself up a cheeky double kill just towards the end. They're making it 5-5 your score.
Wow. Already 5 rounds on the board on allies. This is just so good for Apex.
Yeah, it's great little round.
Wondering if that can get those last 2 rounds on the board though. Yeah, Jape opening up onto Supreme. Got himself a return frac onto 2v1. Around. We can find the monks in the church, but find them. What's the bankers now? Got the nade towards the orphanage side. Skill will drop Icons. Looking for the bankers. 3 more players left in graveyard from Apex. Time to go towards B if they so desire to, but they're coming back. Form of Jape. We'll be just looking towards that church side, which is a good decision to do. I mean, you don't want to overextend there. Not necessary. Well, Lance is being tagged up by a Fest. No, there's still now the only skill to be found there. Skill will shut down Snail, winning the shotgun battle. Dido onto Viagor. Onto Lens now. Looking good for him. Skill will give himself a hat-trick of frags. 6-5 your score.
That trench gun's OP, man. He just shot the hand off of Snail and killed him.
Yeah.
Literally shot his hand.
So strong. I wish they had those kind of trench guns in CoD4. I mean,
hey, the shotgun.
So much more fun.
The shotgun's pretty OP, man. Icons is opening up again, winning the scope battle against FS with 2v1. Getting himself heavily tagged with no frag. Dedo onto Snail with Icons onto Skill. That's a trench gun there. Jape heavily tagged up with Vehicle, playing very aggressive with that grease gun. Oh, the movement's very good. He's up in that spawn house now. He's going to try and do a bit of damage with Icons with a grenade kill with Supreme taking down Dedo. It's all up to 2v1 now. Vehicle is now not in a 2v1, he's actually in a 4v1. Should change his name depending on the clutch he's in. But Lance getting the frag, taking down 2v1, and that is going to be 6-6, and a very solid performance on the attacking side here from ephix.
Shall I do a quick rundown of the scores?
Yeah, definitely.
Game and spastic again, but back. We have Lance sitting on 14 frags, Icons onto 13, Diagor onto 7, Supreme onto 4, and Snail onto 2 frags. For Infinite, we've got Dido and Skill both sitting on 10 frags, Jape and Tubby1 onto 8, and Fest onto 7. So, I mean, Lance and Icons are really doing all the work for ephix at the moment, really. But they're on the defensive side, this should be an easy win for them. I don't think Infinite will be able to pull this one off.
No, I'm not feeling confident either. I know they're going for a bit of a roster change at the moment, just trying to add a couple of new players. Fest is on the scope at the moment and doesn't seem to be doing too great with it.
I think Smoker just couldn't come because he had some, some personal things to do.
I did read a thread on CoD2 to say that one of these top teams were looking for a new player.
That's Gunrunners.
Oh, was it Gunrunners? Oh, right.
The LAN winners.
The LAN winners looking for a new player. It was S-Walker that couldn't play anymore, wasn't it?
Yeah, the tree hugger.
The tree hugger, yeah, the monkey flying around the map. But, the opening kills coming here from Snail and Lance. Getting the frags very, very quickly with 2v, getting the trench gun kill, well, the M1 Garen kill, but Lance coming around there onto her Fest. 2v still up, shut down by vehicles, MP44, it's an ephix round it looks like, because Dedo is the last man to find. He's got the scope in hand. Looks like they're all having a bit of a go on the scope. I think they might think this game's already a lost cause. Yeah, it's gonna be...
That's a bit harsh for Dino.
Hey man, I'm just saying, everyone else has actually played with the scope. Hephaestus played with it, Jape, I believe, Jape hasn't played with it, Tuvi and Hephaestus have all played with it already as well, in the last couple of maps, and this game as well.
Alright. Fair enough.
I'm analysing the game, Rick.
Fair enough.
But that isn't ephix round, making it 7-6.
You see Supreme going a little bit aggressive, but decided to go proning and will get tagged up for it. Girl will open up the scoreboard for this round onto 2v1. Pulling that player onto church. Gonna check a nade over. Oof. Wow, a lot of players rushing down there. And I'm not sure what happened because my game froze.
Is the game back now?
Yeah. That was a nice mop-up from Supreme, I can only assume.
Oh.
Wow, Snail. Good team kill.
And that is going to be 8-6 your scoreline, and a very, very clean, a very easy round here from ephix. Looking very comfortable, very much in the driver's seat, and it looks like vehicle's actually right out, gets the first frag there onto Duvi. I did just click onto him in time, but Fest is there ready to mop him up. He did only have the KR98 into hand, not an M1 Garen, so he can't do any more damage unfortunately. But 2v does go, 2v is down, 2v1 sorry is down. Grenades being fired off in all directions. It looks more so to be in the hands of ephix now. Very slow. Icon's playing very deep. All players not wanting to make too much of a move here, but Supreme showing himself a little bit too much here, and you can't do that. Dedo actually getting himself the headshot onto Supreme with skill, taking down Icons, but Snail quickly to return there onto skill. Lance and Snail still up. Ditto, Jape and Hephaestus still kicking around. Looks like it's going to be an A site orientated push, with Snail sitting tied on B. And Lance being heavily shot at, but he does get the frag onto Hephaestus. Trench gun now in hand, firing off a few frags. Oh, it seems to be a trench gun battle. Dedo does get the frag onto Snail with Lance onto Jape. It's now 1 versus 1. The bomb is going to get itself down on towards B site. He's faked. It's going to come round, but Lance is wise to Dedo's trick. And that's going to be 9-6, and another great round there from Lance, picking himself up another frag. Pretty much clutching the round. They picked himself up 3 frags altogether, right in that last push, and that's 9-6.
Lance sitting on 19 frags now. He's doing so well. Should we pick it up with him?
Yep, I've just flicked onto him.
Yeah. Players being pretty aggressive on this orphanage side. We do see Supreme being tagged up, but right now as Icons is being picked off. Snail as well by a fast and Dido. You see infinite round, but Lanza will say no to that as 2v1 will go down to his shotgun. Nearly getting a second frag there as well as Viegor meanwhile does shut down that fast. And Bennett going on here, no orphanage, but Jade will come on top this time. Or go for the jump shot, but Dido will land the shot on him, and oh, Supreme! So Supreme after all, as he missed the shot there. 9-7.
Still a good round. I can't help but think this is going to go in ephix's favour, but I'm going to take it away with skill. So this guy done very well at the Zagreb LAN. Trench gun action. Probably one of my favourite players on the trench gunners, as well as Dommy. Massive shout out to him if you are watching, buddy. Seems to be very quiet. Nades are going to go out. Very standard again. Seems to be whenever I cast. Very slow. Ditto waiting to be and waiting for the frags to go out. Still nothing as of yet. No signs of any movement. No alien life out there as far as they're aware. As far as they're aware, they're playing against themselves. There's no one there to play against. 2v playing very aggressive though, in towards the church, making his way towards A site, checking every corner as much as he can, but he doesn't check the right one, and Snell's there to shut him down with a headshot, and it's going to be the first player down for Infinite. It's now 4 versus 5. So 9-7 on the score. Supreme's still up on that wall there. He has been dropped numerous times from that position from over peaking, but he goes there nevertheless, fires up a few shots, no connection though. Jape is heavily tagged up though from a grenade, with Icons mopping up onto Deado. That's the scope battle going in Icons' favour. Shots being rattled off. Thompson kill onto Icons from skill with the trench gun onto Jape and picking himself up for a double kill. Lance going absolutely massive at the moment. He's going to be looking at the other player. It's all up to skill now. He's in a 1 versus 4, and he's going to have to use all of his skill for this one because he's in a really tough situation. Can hear players all around him. Fires off a shot, misses it, and Lance just comes strolling round, trench gun to hand, to the face, taking down taking down their skill, and it's going to be 10-7, and a good round there from ephix again.
I mean, we do see Lance is playing so well. I've said this from time and time again now, but it is. Rightfully, you do say so, and Lance is already being so deadly. He's got himself a shotgun and a car, and there we go. That's the first frag for Lance into skill. And there as well. And on the orphanage there. Gonna look to peek him, in fact. He did just spot him, I think. Tell him now, nice shot there from Lance, deep dead. Well, Fast is also being picked off. One will shut down Icon, still will looking for Dido. Holding the angle. Shut down to V1, all ends of Dido now sits on the verge of having a 1 versus 4. Have a grenade.
Go Dido.
Go. There, wow, in your face! Viegor shut down Dido, 11-7.
No care is given here for the ephix side. They're very cool, very collective, and picking themselves up a numerous amount of rounds here on his defensive side. And Infinite with just no reply. ephix are playing a fantastic game of Call of Duty 2 at the moment. And Viegor is very aggressive up in towards that middle, looking towards the church window. Not going to get any frags, and it looks like... Oh, Supreme getting himself heavily tagged up here. Luke at the hand, he's going to fall back now. Skill as well, got himself heavily tagged up. Shots being rattled off there, and it is going to be Dido. Taking down Icons this time. Scope battle going in his favour. And Skill coming round with the trench gun. Taking down a vehicle with a fest getting himself in on the action as well. But Infinite. 5 men up. Snell's gone down to an 8 now. It's all up to Supreme. Shots have been rattled off, trying to bait him out somewhat. I don't think they know where he is specifically. Well, they do now. Oh, forgotten what that gun's called. Shots are being rattled off here, and 2v1 gets the grenade kill, and that is Supreme going down. 11-8. What gun is that?
Thought I was gonna go and do the match point, but hey, they got himself a whitewash here. And actually, I've got a new command in the chat where you can check the weather, even in your town. I mean, even in your village, you can check the weather, so you don't have to look outside anymore.
Oh, great. Don't have to look away from my screen. Just what I wanted.
We do see Supreme picking himself up the first frag into a fast, and a nice headshot. No, the nade on.
Oh.
That's good. So will finish and it will land on the head of the B1. Being thrown back though. A little bit of a shot better going on here in this white house here. Still gotta be careful though from that nade. I just will shut him down with the MB44. 2 on 5 as Jape does pick himself up as Supreme there. So Pebble Vigor blocking as well. Yeah, wow. Shuts down Snail and Snail's just
I love
in reply.
I love the CoD2 BM so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Dido.
Wow. Down to 2 on 2 now as we do see Lance coming in the back of Dido. No, in fact not. That's just timing. Viego will shut down Dido in the back and maybe your last man 1 on 2. The match point or will it not be? Plant that bomb on the A side with not in time as Viego will shut him down from the back and it's gonna be match point for you, Tex.
Excellent. I love match point. Lol. All these LAN calls is so funny. I only talk to good players, then I realise there's no one left.
It's so typical Supreme.
Oh dear, that's fantastic. I love that. And it's now he's going to open it up here onto Hifes. That's going to be the scope kill and picking himself up the second frag onto 2v1. Jake getting in on the action though, getting a grenade kill. Pulling one back here, but it looks like Lance does take down Jake, and that's going to be a 2 versus 4. With Skill coming around taking down Lance though, the players have already left. It's now 3 versus 1. Clearly have no faith in their players. Now does come round onto Skill though. It's all up to Dedo. He's just taken a few shots. Skill's left. Jape is the only one left on the player with his team. I really disagree with that because you never ever know. Dedo could pull off a fantastic 3 versus clutch here, and his team are here to miss it for 1, and then we'll have to call a timeout, tactical one, to get everyone back on the server.
I mean, do it out of respect of Dido, the veteran here.
Yeah, indeed. But Icons does come round and shut down Dido, but I'm not too happy there with Infinite. They should have stayed until the end. It gives you such a confidence knock when you see all of your team leaving while you're trying to play. It's just not ideal. I mean, even if they didn't win that round, just stay there. Oh, unlucky round, boys. Maybe next time. But you know what is going on. But nothing to take away there from ephix. There played a fantastic attack inside here on Burgundy. Right.
This is dumbbell.
Damn it!
First map was Burgundy.
Oh my